Alright, welcome back to another stream of Cyberpunk 2077. Today we're gonna dive back into the second act and into more side stuff, I guess, because I really wanna experience more of the game before we send it off. And yeah, I actually couldn't put down the game in between the last stream and this one. Did a couple of the gigs and a couple of the Cyber Psychos, and also collected a couple of the tarot cards. Actually got a bit of a head start for today, so we can focus a bit more on like the major side missions. Yeah, that is the plan for today. Also, hey there, SD, welcome in. What did you, SD? An over 96 shirt. It's kind of ironic because actually playing against my team on tomorrow actually. At like 6:30 p.m. I hope that my team wins, but they're playing in Hanover. So that's always like a disadvantage, I guess, like being the guest at somebody's stadium. And we're also pretty solid this season, so yeah, it's gonna be a tough match. But I hope you enjoy the Hanover 96 shirt. It's kind of funny, you know, saying like Hanover 96, because in Germany we would say Hannover 96, because you actually say the second number first and then first number last. And in English, you know, it would be like Hannover 69. Imagine that was the name. Yeah, I mean, Hertha had a pretty good couple of shirts actually. I think the 2005 one was really decent, because I actually got that as a shirt myself. Like when I was a kid, I got it because we really were into like you know, the current team at that point. But like Marcelinho, for instance, who was like actually a really good Brazilian player. Like he actually had the opportunity to play in the World Cup potentially. But living in Berlin, he partied so hard that he never made it into the national team. Because there were like too many headlines about him enjoying the nightlife of Berlin, I guess you could say. So he never made it, but he was a brilliant player though. Also, hey there, Grace, welcome in. Ahoy. Yeah, I hope you're feeling better rather than worse than earlier. I guess it's pretty much the same for you. Hey there, Adam, welcome in. That you're enjoying the artworks. Yeah, they're actually like official concept arts by the developers. Usually like game companies hire like artists to do the concept art for them. And that's like a compilation of like close to 300 pictures, I think, from like various different artists creating concept art for the game. And yeah, a lot of it is actually quite amazing. You didn't know? Yeah, the more you know. But yeah, Hertha Berlin had definitely some pretty interesting players across the years. But yeah, let's head back into the game.
Hey everyone, welcome to Info Flash. Say, did y'all lose power yesterday too? Yeah, when the lights went out, there I was cooking dinner. Oh well, if we're getting specific, I was nuking a half-eaten burrito I found wedged in my couch cushions. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have. After all, I heard microwaves zap out all the nutrients. But hey, it kills the cockroaches too, so, you know, you win some, you lose some. Anyway, what was I... Right, the power outage.
That's disgusting. I think the last thing I did off stream was collecting the graffiti over here, which was one of the tarot cards. Maybe this one. Seems to be the word. The word lies at the end of a fruit's long and winding journey, wiser and more word-weary than he started out. The fool faces a moment of reckoning. Some of us accept where our journey has led us to, while others embark on a new challenge. One thing in this world is certain, we can't have it all. Yeah, you gotta make choices. Carve a bit more? Oh, that's good. That's good, Grace. Do you have a bit of time to relax at least, you know? You don't feel like push the car, like get better immediately. Oh, you can't, Adam? Hold up. Let me check that real quick. Thank you for telling me. And my capture card can be a bit weird if I kind of have to replug it in. So I think it should be good now. I hope. Yeah, no kidding, SD. It would be kind of funny if a team was like actually founded in '69 and we put that like into the title. But the reason you have like a lot of like you know, kind of like 80 to like from kind of like 1880 to like 1920s or something. You have like a lot of them putting then kind of like year into the like club title, I guess. Because it's kind of like the starting point of like professional football pretty much for most of these clubs. So I guess that's why around the time of the late 60s it may have not been as popular anymore to do that. Can't think of a team that actually has 69 in their name. But yeah, it would be kind of funny. So I can actually talk to her. She was like together with Jackie, I think, on occasion at least. Not sure how like you know, like stable that relationship was, but yeah. And I think we can actually make her read our tarot, which would be interesting.
You want to read my tarot?
Sure thing. Focus on the recent past and what you expect in the future. The Hermit. In solitude, he discovers the truth about himself and the world. From this, he draws strength. His lantern cutting through the darkness. Could be you, or someone who shows you kindness. But watch out. A reversed Hierophant lurks in the darkness. He brings crisis, both in life and authority, rebellion and fanaticism. He is a grave threat. The Devil reversed. You will find yourself under the influence of powerful people with unclear motives. Be very careful. The Tower. You and everyone around you will experience a great shock. When the tower falls, nothing will be the same again. Nothing at all.
Thanks for the heads up, Misty. I'll watch out.
I'm glad you understand.
Interesting. Ava Barsha Dragon, welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not really celebrating it here in Germany, like it's not really a holiday of it, that sort. But given that I know quite a few Americans on Twitch and stuff, I definitely celebrate it in some sense. Like, I guess internally I'm celebrating it for them. But it's not really something I sit like down and eat a turkey for or something, you know? Or like something I, yeah, kind of like memorize on a day like this. I guess similar to you. Are you celebrating Thanksgiving like with all the things you would do? Yeah, Rochi, the design of the cards is really cool actually. I like it that you can like go back over here and like read up on the you know, description and even get like you know, the art right next to it. I've been actually going ahead and collecting a lot of these off stream. But yeah, there's still quite a few more we can get here. Still got another one over here. And up there. They're pretty much in the outskirts of the city. There's quite a lot I can still do technically, but yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably focus on a couple of the like more minor side things in between the streams. But if I could, I would like showcase all of it on stream. But yeah, I do want to finish this playthrough, of course, at some point. Like I don't want to keep playing this for like months or something. So I think I'm probably gonna use some time in between streams for like stuff like collecting things or like doing the minor like you know, gigs and the likes. But I'm still gonna check them out during the stream as well, for sure. So hey there, Mustang, welcome in. Good afternoon. Yeah. You're not wrong there, Grace. Yeah, I guess it's not really something that people celebrate in that sense, but yeah, it's definitely ironic, you know, that that's kind of like, of course, associated with it, and does give it like a certain shadow, you know. It's like, yeah, thank you for helping us set it there. And now we're gonna displace you.
He's buying him from military. So expensive. Now they're embarrassed.
Tiancha, kumquat for the soul.
The emergency alerting
Could I get some of your food, please? Apparently not.
Oh, pleasure.
Got a gang here.
Provides 330% recommended daily vitamins.
Not sure who they are, but they're definitely ones that utilize quite a lot of cyberware, I reckon. So hey there, Dave's welcome in.
Citizens.
Citizens.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
Hey there, Aura. How's it going?
I don't think
think we want to bore our viewers with the nitty-gritty of the tax code? Don't worry, Weldon. I'll take the blame if we bore anyone this evening. What percent of their profits?
Another gang. Oh. They don't like me, apparently. Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a fair deal, doesn't it, Grace? Right, Taves? And yeah, it's a late night stream. Didn't really get to stream during the day. So figured I can do another like evening stream over here. But yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you, Aura. Hope you're having a nice day so far. And yeah, I mean, we are literally just starting with the game. I haven't really done anything other than walking around. So yeah, we just have to get started here with our first mission. But I think they are pretty alright with each other for now.
I'm afraid I have to consult 0.0.
That should do it.
This amount is fair and equitable.
Thanks for the ride.
Your accusation.
Monsters will be activated
That's the only way for the V that I'm playing. It's either violence or nothing. Okay, let's have a look at the quest log currently. I still want to focus on some of the quests I have in the backlog here. So I think we're actually going to focus on this one first. I haven't actually seen how this game performs nowadays on PlayStation 4. I mean, they have patched it right and put it back in the store. So I assume it's at least playable and somewhat stable nowadays, but I'm not sure like how good it looks or how well it runs. Myself, I'm playing it on the Series X, and it's been pretty good so far. I mean, we definitely have bugs and glitches, but they're more like of a visual kind for the most part. It's not more severe than like any Assassin's Creed game, for instance. What's happening here?
Hey, you! Rachel's been waiting for you.
What's going on? Joshua all right?
Don't fucking know, don't fucking care. Get in there.
Guess some people didn't like the idea of recording somebody's agony road.
Bunch of killjoys, that's all. Billions are gonna watch the brain dance.
Studio's not afraid of a scandal, getting caught up in it.
You kidding? Scandal's what they live for. I'd be out there too if I could be, but I got a family to look after, and the job's what it is.
Right. Who doesn't love a good protest?
The Messiah did not sacrifice his life for your profit. Look in your heart.
Alright, so they're just like Christians that are outraged by kind of like a entertainment product. I can believe there might be another Messiah, like another Jesus reborn.
Where do I go?
Straight down this street, building with the officer out front.
Thanks.
To be fair though, guy who's like pretending to be like this next messiah is pretty much a clown. But he himself is kind of like being manipulated into doing this, so it's complicated, I guess. Also, Ava Harbinger, welcome in. 25 stream streak goal. Thank you, dude, for tuning in so much and yeah, literally being in like every stream for the past almost 2 months, I guess. No kidding, it's like religious fanatics. Okay, never mind. Let's carry on. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave him be. You know, live and let live. It's my philosophy. I mean, maybe it's not V's philosophy. He would probably gun them down, to be fair. Right, Grace. Where's the immersion gone? Like, where do we live to have religious fanatics that beat each other up about it? That would never happen nowadays. Never ever.
So you're the one who borrowed the gear last night, hmm? Excuse me? What gear? Nothing's missing. Oh, sure. Not anymore, it isn't. I also happen to know what you scrolled. Even if you swap out the data shard, it automatically copies it to the drive, temporarily. Okay, listen, there's no need to make a big deal out of... Out of what? Chopping up a kid alive? Now wait, just hold on. I've already got a buyer. We can split it down the middle. Second I get the Yetis, I swear. No. You're gonna give it to me now. I really doubt you have a buyer. Honestly, it's the worst XBD I've ever seen. No real feel to it whatsoever.
Okay. Chopping up a kid? I think we're talking about like another brain dance, right? Because XBDs are like a type of brain dance, I think. So it might just be something that somebody like recorded to be experienced, but isn't like what they have done. You know? Yeah. Cloud storage might have helped. Yeah, it's another late stream Harbinger. Didn't really have time during the day today, so it's a late start. Probably also a shorter stream overall. Probably won't be longer than 2.5 to 3 hours. But yeah, I still want to do a bit of progress with this game. Because I couldn't really keep it down. In fact, I've kind of like played in between the last stream and this one. And done a bit of side content. But nothing overly like story important, just like minor side stuff. Boomer from BSG. I'm not sure.
Thought you looked more, I don't know, professional? Whatever. Get in.
Ah, okay. I've honestly never seen Battlestar Galactica. I'm not sure. To talk about this woman here? The emote lady. Ah, okay, I gotcha.
Don't worry, Olga. We'll fix this. Trust me. We'll be on schedule. Help's on the way. Finally. We're late. Stevenson's been asking for you all day. He's in his dressing room. Go talk to him.
I take that. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're fine. Do I trust this girl? I don't know. I guess I don't really know much about her.
You wanted to see me?
I wanted you by my side when my soul departs this world. I have no friends, no family, only strangers as my company.
Still, set on scrolling this brain dance?
I am more determined than ever. V?
So, to be honest, I don't really care about him either way. You know, so... tough choice. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this, you know, because
don't have much time.
It really is, I guess, at a point where he himself believes that what he's doing is right, and he believes that he's changed as a person, and his intentions are pure, you know. But he's been manipulated himself into doing this, and yeah, that's kind of like the issue here. Because this guy, like, he's like a, you know, like in his past life, I guess he was like a pretty bad murderer. He's been in prison for a long time. But apparently, supposedly in prison, he found God and faith. And he's now like on a kind of like mission to, yeah, like repent, I guess. And he's trying to apologize to his former victims, you know. But of course, not everyone is buying it. If it's super sarcastic, maybe a little bit. Yeah, he is a murderer. But the question is he still a murderer? I mean, obviously, yeah, you know, he's done it. So in a way, he's like always branded for it. The question is, will he murder again? I guess.
We, don't have much time.
And the thing is, I mean, even canonically, we are also a murderer. I mean, maybe we don't do it for the same reasons, but I mean, we have killed plenty. We have done so, also according to like how the game is written. I mean, it's obviously like in the game, right? Like who's in the game knows the potential consequences. Now, the people that he killed, they weren't in the game, right? So, yeah, it's like certainly a difference, but I definitely wouldn't put myself on like a pedestal, you know. I feel like we're also quite flawed as an individual. I'm looking forward to find out Harbinger, because it's been interesting so far, even though I kind of hated his guts in the last few quests we did with him. I'm starting to realize, I guess, that it's more like him being manipulated, it seems. Yeah, maybe there's definitely a difference, you know. You can like kill someone and do it by accident. You can do it to protect yourself. You can do it in like cold blood. You can do it as part of theft. It's always like a difference between them. And very important to make, I guess.
Got pure intentions, I know, but you're putting them to waste doing this. Something like this. Just not worth you dying for it.
It's too late now. There's no going back. I am so afraid. Will you pray with me? A prayer of your choice.
Can I just say that I absolutely adore the music right now? Like how they use like the organ and the boats. kind of like, of course, like the two sounds you associate the most with like classic churches, of course. But like mixing it together with like synthesizers, I think works really cool. I mean, I think for now I want to be on his side. And I want to kind of like make him commit to this, what I think is a manipulation. I'm gonna play along here.
Fine. Sure.
Let's pray in our own way.
Lord, through your divine wisdom and guidance, you bestow good fortune. I pray you do so this day upon Joshua, upon me.
Time to start. Let's go.
I truly hope Zuleika is praying for me now. Will you stay with me? To the end, I would like you to wield the hammer. Nail me to the cross.
It's actually fucked up. It's gonna like literally be nailed on a cross to die like Jesus.
Wasting time here.
Yeah, I think he thinks of us as like his kind of like personal savior of sorts, you know. Because we actually, like, the way we came in contact with him was that the guy, like, he basically killed a woman, and the husband of that woman is like trying to seek out revenge, and he's hiring us to kill him when he's transported out of prison. However, the guy, like the husband, dies, and this guy's actually holding back the guy who killed him from killing us, and he's like inviting us on a day with him. Kind of like learn about his story, I guess.
Wasting time here.
Yeah, his tats are not bad. You want me? He did. Yeah, the thing is, I have a feeling that this is kind of like he's impossible to save at this point. Yeah, we can decide to do it, so that's a guarantee to happen. I won't do it, okay, it might give us some leeway to discuss this further. That's probably just gonna result in me standing by and watching. And this is of course like not even gonna watch, and I honestly wanna see it, like wanna showcase what's happening. So I think I'm probably gonna go for I won't do it. Or I guess it would be kind of like more interesting if I would do it. I'm doing it like in first person.
Wasting time here.
I feel like my V wouldn't want to do that, you know. Kind of like too fucked up. But I think I'm gonna reserve this for like a Psycho V, like a Cyber Psycho V kind of like playthrough. Because I would like to play this game doing kind of like evil choices, I guess. Or like enjoying it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it once I do that kind of like run. Embrace the uncomfy. I mean, it's still gonna be uncomfortable if we're gonna watch it. But I mean, come on. Should I really like nail the freaking like hammer the nails into his body? Such a hard time being evil in games.
Wasting time here.
I mean, it depends, I guess, how much I identify with the main character. And honestly, I have like absolutely no trouble whatsoever being like a complete dick and evil because I have like zero relation to the character. Now, when it comes to V, I can definitely relate more to V for sure. And yeah, it would definitely make me feel uncomfortable, like doing this to him. I think that like legitimately killing him by nailing him to a cross I think that's the plan here. And to like record it or something, right? So people can like experience it. We'll do it, but for completely dickish reasons. Fair enough, Grace. Yeah, sorry guys, but I'm not gonna do it.
Wasting time here.
No way.
Then please, just stay by my side.
Yeah, we're gonna watch.
Phew. Let's do this.
That way we still, you know, see what's happening. But I don't want to be the one to do this.
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do.
This guy's completely unfazed by doing this either. Like essentially killing a dude.
Truly, I say to you, today you will be with me in paradise. Father, Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit.
Amen.
They're fucked up, guys. You know that. Oh, so fucked up. Especially you. Yeah, I mean, if Johnny just stands there and is like absolutely speechless, he know that's like truly fucked up what's happening. Like if even he has no words for this, you know. That's interesting for old days, you know, that's what happens if you know him. But yeah, I think it's gonna be something I will do when I play like an evil character. But even then it's gonna make me uncomfortable, I think. Just like thinking about doing that to him. I can just say like, I love the music here. I think it perfectly suits everything that's happening here. Like really dark. But like, the instruments are just chosen so well, I think, for this whole mission. Yeah, they're literally filming it to then sell it later. And yeah, that's why he has the loincloth. Resemble Jesus. Weirdest quest in the game. Yeah, I mean, in a way, it's definitely a study of the mind of people, right? Like, if you can have access to these, like, XPD's brain dances, where you can, like, re-experience this, you know, and, like, and kind of, like, feel it, you know? Like, in a city, I guess, where everybody's, like, so numb in lots of ways, you know? This might give them, like, a kick of sorts, you know? It's kind of, like, fantasy of either killing him or being killed or whatever. Nailed to the cross, you know? So in a way, I think it's like even not so weird. Just, yeah, it's like crazy, you know, how the word or what the word has come to at this point, you know? Yeah, it's like very much a study of the human mind in a way, I think. When he's having a cigarette, yeah, that's one way to cope with it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna forget this quest so fast. I mean, this has definitely been one of the most memorable quest lines in this game, that's for sure. But yeah. You left Orochi? Yeah, I don't blame you, because this can definitely make you feel quite uncomfortable, you know, seeing somebody die in such a way, just so they can get like a product out of it. That's funny, Aura. I mean, yeah, he's not wrong there, you know. It certainly has a lot of drama.
Probably my hardest gig, that, but I got through it.
What now?
Going home, where I'll sleep for 2 days straight. Be in touch about your compensation soon.
You shouldn't release the BD. The world shouldn't see it.
That's not up to you, that's not up to me. I'll call you.
Yeah, and in a way, she's also just doing her job, right? Not like you know, it's like a plan to do this or anything, you know? Not like her decision to make whether or not this gets released. She's just like part of the machinery, really. Which is why she's like so detached from everything that's happening, where there's a demand, so, you know, it's gonna be made, essentially. Yeah, I mean, in a way, that's definitely true. Okay then, let's maybe find a quest that's a bit more light in comparison. Let's go ahead and call Detective Ward.
This is Ward. Who am I talking to?
Name's V. Looking into the death of one Lucius Rhine.
Wonder why? You're not a cop.
Listen, I know you tried to warn Rhine about the cyber psycho.
What else do you know?
That you best meet with me.
All right. I'm headed to Chubby Buffaloes.
Be their stat.
Chubby Buffaloes? Solid name.
Every BD star like her thinks she's the next Lizzie Wizzy. Come on, Chum. What's wrong with Cassillo? She seems nice, you know, in a friendly next-door neighbor kind of way.
Yeah. You know what she stipulated in her contract?
Give me a break. Every actor's got that quirk. It's part of their image. Quirks.
Yeah, that's the thing in Night City, I guess. All the clubs and bars are kind of like sketchy. In one way or another. Nice Harbinger. I don't think I've had a quest yet that I didn't really like, to be honest. I think like all of them have been written quite well. I mean, there was one quest, I guess, like a job I did for Nyx that I didn't really like because I got scammed essentially. Like, it was just like a fetch quest where I had to pay 18,000 and then got 11,000 back. It was just like fetching something. So that was kind of like more of a missed quest, I guess, but all of the others have been really good. Right, Aura? Already the cars look like, you know, the Tesla kind of cars in a way. So everything else would also be kind of like his idea of what's happening here. I did actually collect a couple tarot cards in between the last stream and this one. But we're still missing like a handful. I think like another 5 to 10 I'm missing. But I think I have probably collected 10 to 15 now or something. I actually had somebody read my tarot cards to me earlier as well. Like there's this girlfriend of Jackie, like a character from the beginning of the game, who's like really into it, and yeah, she's been kind of like reading it to us. How are you? Everything alright? I hope you're getting somewhere with that bioship thing. How could I just come out and say it? I like you, V, and I miss you. I feel like such an idiot writing that, but I know I press send anyway. I mean, yeah, kinda miss her too. But I also don't want to make her feel like she has to go to Night City because she's kind of like been getting back to her gang into the desert. So, just gonna say that I miss her. Sudden run out of time, which means less chance of getting through this. I guess you still have to put up with me for a little while longer. She says, I have an idea. Leave Night City with me, with us. Saul and I have been cooking up a plan for that exact reason, and we just might know how to help. Huh. You know how to help me? I mean, let's ask, I guess. But I can go back to her at some point if I can find where she's staying. Gets them read to me again.
You know what we do to Cafoni like you? We bring out Bruno the donkey. Trust me, he is not so tender.
Oh yeah? What about you, Seraph?
Hey, fatso!
Short but sweet.
You're pathetic!
I like how both of them were in the same voice.
Another capering crusader. Que idiota.
But yeah, welcome in Seraph, hope you're doing well. Listen, we do one last job together, get that head of yours sorted out, then we leave the city behind and never look back. Besides, you don't seriously think I just up and leave you? Put that thought away for good, because I'm with you, V, and I will be with you, through thick and thin. I mean, that's quite nice of her. I wish I was a duck. Would you have a look, Seraph? accidentally bumped into a police officer.
Kids causing trouble again? Okay, on our way.
Someone here to see you, looks like.
Wonder what about.
River Ward?
In the flesh. V, right? My partner, Detective Han.
Let me give you some advice.
Okay. Thanks for agreeing to meet.
You really intend to work with a merc?
Don't know what I intend just yet. For now, gonna see if I hear anything new about Ryan's death.
You back on that? Boss already told you to drop it.
Don't make him say it again.
You know he hates to say things twice. And if you couldn't give a rat's fat ass about any of that, heed my advice. As your friend, just let the case go.
See me do anything? Just sitting here, sipping coffee, listening to gossip.
Fine. Do what you want. I'm not about to be part of this. Gotta go get my little girl anyway. And you two at least find a quieter corner. Wouldn't want to be overheard.
Okay. Talk.
I see Detective Han's not a fan of edge runners.
Don't take it personally. Detective Han's not a fan of anybody, except his daughter. You wanted to talk?
Before the attack, you wanted to talk to Ryan's hustle. Get some info to them. What was it?
Let me ask you a question first. Why do you got your nose in this? Who hired you?
I mean, to be fair, I guess I kind of owe him that, you know. Because if I don't tell him that, then he won't open up about the mayor either. And plus, I don't really trust the Peralez either, you know. Like, they just asked me to find out more about why and how the mayor died.
Let's move. Let's go.
They didn't tell me to be like super discreet though, or like not reveal that they are investigating this. I mean, it's probably kind of like, you know, suggested. But it's not like they have been outright saying it, so I don't feel like I owe that to them. He's a big man, tiny head though. Yeah, I guess he hit the gym a couple times at least. I kinda like his style, I guess, like the metallic hand and the eye. But he looks a bit like an edge runner, for sure. Right, he's visiting Shabby Buffaloes, doesn't he?
Liz Peralez hired me, and her husband, Jefferson.
The presumed future mayor. Guess I could have seen that coming. Know what? Han was right. Acoustics are a little too good in here. Got my car outside.
Right, I think that's his second job, isn't it? It's stripping in the afterlife.
Let's move. Let's go.
Okay, sure.
Some of the boys from the precinct saw Horvath around Arroyo. shooting up dumpsters, hollering how he's got to meet with the mayor. Brought him in.
Brought who in?
Peter Horvath, cyber psycho who attacked the mayor later. They took him downtown, but then he got lost before they could get his statement.
So you saw him as a potential threat, decided to warn the mayor. Just like that. Because you got a good heart.
Make it sound like that's something to be ashamed of.
Ashamed? Nah. Just not something you see every day.
Maybe he was in love with the mayor. Yeah, since good days, keep us updated.
Said he got lost. How's that happen? What's it mean?
It means someone didn't want him counting roaches in a cell that day. And before you ask me, no. I got no idea who. My turn. Why is Peralez looking at this now? Why does he want it done unofficial, on the hush-hush?
As I see it, Peralez is out to smear Holt.
So he thinks Holt's involved?
Dunno, but even if he's not, a murdered mayor isn't great optics for his deputy. Red Queen's race. Heard anything about it? Know what it is?
Maybe I have. Maybe I do. It got anything to do with Rhine?
The guy was headed there the day he died.
Fine. We're gonna see my CI. All I've heard is some fancy-ass club. No idea where to even look for it. CI might know. Then we'll go talk to the woman Horvath worked for. Or actually, we could see her first. Up to you.
It was kind of like an abrupt break there.
Sorry. We?
Can't shake this case. Something's up. Just look how quickly it was closed. This way, you can get your job done, while I find evidence that gets my chief to reopen the case. Win-win. So, where to first?
They all look kind of fat. Fair enough. That's the fur, clearly.
Let's go see your informer. Club's a better lead.
Fine with me.
Yeah. Going into a club to investigate sounds better. Kind of funny if you could actually change the radio. But yeah, it's his car, so can't do that.
My guy works here. You go talk to him. I'll wait outside. Tell him Igor says hi. He'll know what it's about.
Who is this guy?
Why am I so far behind?
Proprietor. He's got all sorts of clients, and he's nosy as hell. So he knows all about everyone. Plus, he's a coward. Perfect combo.
Why am I so far behind now, like sitting wise in the car? My whole position in the car is like bugged. Also like look into myself or something. Back into the seat.
Alright, wait here then.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, I don't mind listening to all kinds of music, but it would be funny if you could change it, I guess. There were some pretty decent radio stations in this game. I think the Packback, or however it's called, is actually my favorite. Because there's like lots of underground electronic music on there. like techno to house, drum and bass and the likes. Right, it's like I put back the seat and just like chill.
99 to 1 against. I was that one voice of the set.
Wechselstrom? I mean like the radio station? Yeah, I'm not sure how it's called, to be honest. I think it's like Peckbuck or something like that. It's a bit of a weird name.
And I approve this message.
You looking for general inspiration or something specific?
Last year,
I can help with both.
The Council of Night City absolved 30
I mean, that one is my favorite, pretty much.
obligations. Among them were
Looking for a club. Red Queen's Race?
If I was you, I'd try somewhere a little more welcoming. Lizzie's over in Kabuki is a good start. Or Clouds in Japantown.
Want an address.
Look, club's invitation only, right? You don't know the address. Means you're not welcome.
Igor says hi.
Fuck, no. Said I was done. I was out.
Oh.
Me as your mayor.
At least I can force it open. Because I'm strong. Wait.
Hey, Neil.
Piss off.
Relax. Just got one question to ask you.
Where'd you get your hair
Nothing to
done?
see here, sir. Come on, Ghost, I said.
Leave me alone, got it? Can't make me do a damn thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the haircut is something you would see in the Cards of Stone or something.
I know people. We could be smart about it.
Red Queen's Race. Give us the address, we're gone.
Heard that already last time. Then those motherfuckers showed, broke all my fingers.
Fingers? I'll break limbs that'll make you forget all about those fingers. Start with your shins. Any idea how much that hurts?
All right. Jesus. Chill, okay? It's outside city limits. Near the river. Benita Street area.
You been there?
Not telling you another fucking thing. Kiss my ass. Both of you.
Ballsy.
Well, that's what I call a breakthrough. It seems promising, but I'd still hit that market.
Market?
Horvath's employer, one I mentioned before. I just wouldn't let that lead drop.
Yeah, I mean, sure. We can do both, I guess. We can go check it out and then go to the club.
Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, there's so many fashion crimes in Night City. That's the least of my worries here. Like, the combinations you see some of the NPCs were is actually insane.
Come on, V.
But I guess, kind of like fashion has changed quite a lot in 50 years. I mean, it definitely displays a certain courage, right? Like, having a haircut like this.
Okay, let's go see this market of yours.
We gonna take my car?
Sure, thanks.
That point aura. Definitely not the same. But one can lead to the other. I like how the city looks like after it's rained, you know, like seeing all the reflections on the ground and stuff. He's awfully silent. Rain dance check. I gotta say, the more I play this game, the more I'm inclined and motivated to watch Cyberpunk Edge Runners sooner rather than later. Because I wanna know more about this universe, you know.
A good 90% of any detective's job is talking.
Yeah.
But we changed tacks this.
It's kind of like a bug where the car just abruptly stops at like a crossing, and then V gets like ported back further into the back of the car. It's kind of like weird. Ah, interesting, Harbinger. So is that dependent on whether or not you're male or female, V? Or is it kind of like dependent on like other choices that you made? Right. It's just like, okay, are you taking too long to drive? I'm just gonna go back and relax a bit.
Time. Ask questions first, then level threats.
The other 10%, what's it consist of?
Writing reports.
So, who are we supposed to talk to? Cyberpsycho's boss, you said?
Christine Markov, 42. File has her as Horvath's sole employer. Sole contact, too, actually. Come on, V.
Ah, okay, gotcha, Harbinger. I thought you meant that there's kind of like a different storyline that runs parallel to this one. That's like one or the other. But what you're saying is like there's another one that I can do later, essentially. That's cool. I might check that out if I really enjoy this storyline. What are you doing? He's eating out of a closed can?
Why? Why?
You see that? It's like still sealed. And he's grabbing through it. Eating beef, apparently.
Get in touch with administration at North Oak Columbarium.
Don't look at me like that!
I mean, you're eating out of a sealed... like... whatever. Having a good time, yeah. It's even B. I like how he's then grabbed like a soda can and just looking at me like all suspicious like. Yeah, I'm quite even B. He can have all the cans that he wants now. Yeah, I already feel bad about it.
No idea who we're looking for. Gonna have to ask around. I'll start from the left. You take the right.
Christine Markov, know her? Has a stall here.
Don't know any Christine. This isn't BD Heads Anonymous.
Christine Markov.
You Christine Markov?
No, but I know who she is. Stand with the tech, over on the other side.
No, she's over there. Stall with
No, I'm too fat, I can't pass through here. I can pass through there. Hiya.
You Christine Markov, we have some questions.
You badges?
No, not cops. Just looking for some intel.
Everyone's always looking for something. At least I know where I stand with the cops. Other people. Open your mouth one day and Corpo Muscle or Gangoon show up on your doorstep the next.
Peter Horvath. Worked for you, right?
Yeah, he did. Then he stopped working and started making fucking speeches all the time.
Horvath make good scratch here. Could have bought this whole market with the chrome he was packing.
Oh yeah, made scads on scads here. Motherfucking millionaire, like we all are.
So where'd he get the eddies? Know anything?
Look, if I knew, I wouldn't be here selling scarps and tower trash. I'd get myself an AV, fly my fucking slim ass out of here. Peter showed up one day with all that. Extra worked up, too. Whacked enough that I asked him where he got it. He said somebody finally seen what he was worth. And then he launched right into one of his tirades.
When the weird behavior actually start?
When you're talking about Peter, weird doesn't mean what it means for everybody else. Horvath never was completely normal. But the post-jail Horvath versus the pre-jail Horvath? Gonks both, but completely different gonks.
These, speeches, what did he have to say?
Ryan, Corpse got him by the balls and cock, but he still managed to fuck me. His motto.
Why'd he have it in for the mayor?
Ha! Looking for reason in that whack job? Probably thought Ryan was talking to him through the TV, promising all sorts of shit, then ceasing to give a fuck. Look, I told you what I think. In Horvath's world, everybody was out to get him. Lucius Ryan was out to fuck him, then get him.
So as Horvath saw it, who else had it in for him?
Besides Ryan, a Madame President mostly. Then Arasaka, the Giza, and when he died, it was his son's turn. Would that be all, detectives? You're spooking my clientele.
Somebody'd finally seen what he was worth. Horvath had sponsors.
We might have guessed as much.
Might seem like we didn't get a lot out of that. But sometimes intel makes sense once you've got some context. Say, for instance, somebody says they got a headache. Minor detail. Means nothing, right? Usually, sure. But then the guy waltzes straight into oncoming traffic. Neighbor remembers someone had worked on the air conditioner in the guy's unit. Guy whose head always hurt. Accident? Coincidence? Or maybe air-dispersed poison. A deliberate hit.
You actually caught a case like that?
No. Made it up. Still proves my point. Oh, great. Let me handle this, V. Step aside, Lug. Your boyfriend got sent up for years. Doubt you want the same.
Not gonna get involved there.
Right. You did lose your only associate who could string 2 sentences together. Too bad he also liked diddling little kids. Here's my offer. Get the fuck out of here, and I won't arrest you as accessories in the murder of Mayor Rhine.
And wash your fucking wheels, pig.
Hey there, Hermione, welcome in. I'm doing good.
Let's go.
Guten Abend. Hope you're doing well. Finished Phantom Liberty. I haven't played Phantom Liberty yet. I'm still working on the main game. Still working on the second act, and I'm just doing like a whole lot of side quests at the moment. I want to do as many of the side quests as possible for now, before I send off the main story. I'm probably gonna wait with Phantom Liberty until my next playthrough actually, so I can grab it on like a good sale. But yeah, how are you doing, Wo? Sehe ich Mate? Das siehst du, Grace. I got the Mate Cola at the moment. So it's not really like the Mate that you know, just like the Coke version of it.
Let's move. Let's go.
Better than killing him, yes. Yeah, I didn't want to get involved because he told me that he will end it either way, so no reason to. Yeah, it's spelled mate, but it's basically mate. It's like a South American car like tea, which made it quite got made quite popular over here in Germany by making it part of like a kind of like soda, I guess. Yeah, it's quite delicious actually. It's kind of like between like sweet because of the soda and kind of like a bit bitter because of the you know, like mate tea, because it tends to be like a bit more bitter in general. If you like brewed fresh, it's like one of the most bitter teas you can actually drink.
Come on, V.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's like basically just regular cola, right? Like, there's no mate tea in there, so not like, I guess, in connection to that, but it's pretty much the best cola, I think, over here, to be honest. At least it's my favorite one. I usually don't like to buy these big bottles because usually all the like carbonation goes out like super quickly. Off-brand cola? I mean, it is a pretty well-known brand around here, I guess. But yeah, it's not like Coca-Cola or something. Ah, interesting aura. Yeah, it's definitely quite caffeinated. So is it also like a bit like a soda? Also just the tea?
Let's move.
Walking the streets with you? Downright unsafe. Got a beef with all gangs or just the Tigers?
I'm a cop. What do you think? Good thing nobody got killed. A little less paperwork.
Okay. Red Queen's race now. Gonna ride with me?
Sure, I'll ride with you.
Just a team? I gotcha. Ah, so it's still like sweet. I guess in that case it might be comparable.
Come on, V.
No worries, Hermione. I hope you enjoy the lurk. Thank you for dropping by and saying hello. And yeah, I've been greatly enjoying Cyberpunk so far, so definitely doing lots of quests for now before I go finish main story. Definitely great. You gotta try all the different flavors because there's quite a lot of them actually. Like at our grocery store here, there's only like a limited selection. But if you go to the bigger grocery store we went to together, you have like all kinds of different like flavors, like pomegranate for instance. You also have like a more like classic orange and also like lemon flavor, both of which are great. Of course, they don't really taste artificial, you know, they actually taste like orange and lemons, which is nice. But yeah, there's quite a few. There's also kind of like a ginger one, like ginger ale. mixed with Marta. Yeah, it really does, you know, they gave it so much personality, both as like, you know, the districts in itself, but like all the characters you get to meet, like every single side character feels so unique, you know, both how they're like presented visually, but also what their character arcs are. Like this is one of the games where I don't really have much of a struggle remembering names, because they're usually quite distinct personalities. Because usually I have a hard time like remembering all the names in the game. But yeah, in this one, you know, it's definitely easier to do so. Not a ginger ale fan? You're not? You don't like ginger? Fair enough. I put ginger in so many things, like, I mean, like cooking wise, right? If I'm like cooking, you know, like Indian food or something, or like Asian in general, that's definitely gonna get ginger in there. Like ginger garlic is quite a nice combo, for me at least. They really are, Hermione. But yeah, enjoy the lurk.
Animals turf. Any sly cop rules for talking to him?
Scratch their tummies. Don't expose your throat.
Ha fucking ha.
We're short a warrant, so you're on your own. You find anything, tell me.
Fair enough. Apparently so, Aura. I mean, I didn't think he was, but what they're saying now makes me think he is a cop indeed. I mean, he's kind of like worked for the mayor, right? So I guess he might be. Oh. This looks like something I shouldn't bump into here. There's camera. But I can't hack it because I don't have Netrunner OS at the moment. But hold on, my pistol is silenced, right?
Hey, everything okay?
Got spot!
What? Is my pistol silenced? What it was? Oh. Massive break, which isn't quite the same, I guess. Okay, I think I should definitely put a silencer on there. Just have to find what it was attached to, actually. I think it was on the... Oh, no. Who doesn't have one? Which weapon had the silencer? Did I put it on the sniper rifle that I have? Ah, that one doesn't have any mods. Where did I put my silencer? I hope I didn't sell the gun that I had my silence on. That wouldn't be so nice. But yeah, it's not here, I don't think. RIP, I guess we're doing this. Yeah, only one way to find out. We did. Yeah, fair enough, Grace. I mean, it can definitely be too overpowering and it's quite a strong flavor. But yeah, having like a sudden note can definitely be nice, I guess. It's understandable you wouldn't want to have it like as your main flavor then. Yeah, very quiet.
Okay, hang on, be right there.
Okay, we're doing this then.
Oh, fuck your rotting corpse! We're getting too old for this!
I'm ending you now!
Some damage and my weapon is so freaking overpowered right now. Oh, nice. New achievement. Like, I can literally destroy anybody with my pistol alone. It seems. But hold up. Yeah, I have the right one at the moment, don't I? Yeah. Oh yeah, days? I don't know if it's like something age related. Like if you save it, it's like, you know, happening more and more for you. I wonder if it's also gonna happen to me. Like with but I become like more sensitive to it. But for now, I really enjoy ginger, so
Neil doesn't tell.
I mean, it wouldn't be too bad of a job to have, wouldn't it?
So the club's around here somewhere. In the garage is my guess.
The NPC voice actor. I think it would be like a dream job for Rod, you know, given that he already does so many voice impressions. It would be like perfect for doing like NPC voices. Fair enough, Grace. Yeah, it's understandable. But hey, it's nice of you, I guess, to you know, still cook for somebody with ginger if you really like them. Yeah, I can imagine days. Bit of a different ratio there. Especially if you're kind of like drinking the same amount. CrossFit. Still popular apparently.
The company has already announced a forceful response against the Nomad camps. to the brig, President Myers has released a statement on the flow of refugees from the Netherlands.
Okay, so
Drop that milk-toast kibble and rush to the nearest store for a
can I open this? Ah, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's true. I would definitely say there's quite a difference between drinking ginger flavor and eating it, because eating, of course, it might not be quite as a focus on ginger, whereas drinking definitely tends to be. Also just having like, I guess, more like artificial ginger flavor, or like in combo with like artificial flavors, you know. Yeah, it's a popular apparently. Other packers playing, please. I don't actually follow that myself. Oh yeah, hey there, hyena, welcome in. That's good to know. But I know that it's not like an imposter or something. Actually haven't like baked too much with ginger yet, to be honest, but I might have to. Would be a nice idea. You have like a favorite kind of like you know, cookie or cake type of thing that you like to do with ginger?
Nice. Someone really wanted to cover up whatever it was that went down. What should we be looking for?
Let's try to find something that looks like...
Okay, I guess we're doing this then.
Oh, fuck your rotting corpse!
Shit. Yeah, these guys are hitting hard. I think I should just stick to my gun here for now.
Make him fucking pay! I'ma pound you into dust!
Yo, my cuber, shooter, computer, make your way here. Drop that milk-toast kibble and rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, clean speed. Cause life is too short to be slow.
70% like how it came crouching up here like, we gotta be stealthy. It's like, dude, just killed everyone. The most high profile action ever.
Welcome to WNS News. I'm Arif Iqbal. Today,
It's true gingerbread. Brown sugar cookie with ginger recipe. I think that would be nice. What's bottom? Huh? And he's still crouching around.
plants have caused several fatal short circuits already.
The shade of an apple tree as a treasure of this generation. Grantchester, who is an AI created by Raven Microcybernetics, has been lauded.
Looks like an office. Sort of.
Comps are what we want. comps above all.
Yep. Stiff as a board. You ask me, he's been dead at least an hour. No. No trauma card. Pretty sure he didn't bring it on purpose. A club like this, you don't want TT banging down the door when you're banging away and things start to heat up. Hard, probably. Must have gotten a little too heavy and messy. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Coroner will find him at home. I'll tell him how to write it up. Died in his sleep, quiet as a baby. Boys are getting him out of here. Of course, nobody will see him. No way. Yep. Yes. All right, I'll buzz you later.
Yeah, died peacefully in his sleep, right? It's kind of cool to keep on playing when I'm not even on the computer. But why is it still important, though? Like, I've seen the recording. The game isn't like progressing. Like, there's just a repeat there, only without sound this time.
Weird.
Okay.
Guy looks familiar, doesn't he?
V, I'm not in the mood for jokes. Think we've seen everything we needed to. Let's go.
Okay, let's Delta.
Think I saw another way out on the way in.
Like how he walked through me. Nice minute with chubby buffaloes.
Fuck.
Still hanging around with this punk?
Shut it, Harold. I know what you did. Not about to ask why you covered it up. Not even why you jumped into this mess to begin with. Just want to know. Who gave you the order?
What's the matter, River? Why do you even care? Your conscience is clear. You can sleep tight at night. You know why? Because I took all the responsibility. You got no idea how this city works. Think your goddamn inspirational, idealist bullshit actually means something? It doesn't. Never did. Hey, don't look at me that way, Merc. You know I'm right.
I know this town inside out.
So you know how it works. At City Hall, in the street. Rules are the same. Ryan knew it too. He fought for this city. Cleanly at times, dirty at others. But always with a lot of heart. Wouldn't have wanted him to get dragged through the muck.
Ryan was an asshole, but an asshole who got shit done. I remember what it was like before he was elected. Also remember who stopped the Militech Panzers when the NUSA tried to annex Night City.
V, appreciate the help, but this isn't your biz. I'll take care of it.
How you gonna do that? Am I under arrest?
Got a scroll, got a motive, got your confession. So yeah, you could be. But it wouldn't make much sense. You don't even gotta say who ordered you to go and clean up. I know anyway. So, since even our brass's fingers are all over this, I gotta take it to internal.
They won't do a thing either. Not to me. They'll put you in their sights, though. Just go home, Ward. Get some sleep. Find all this easier to take in the morning. I mean, that's my plan.
Classic detective.
Fuck.
Should I shot him? Yeah, maybe not.
So, what now?
Won't let this go. Can't. Holtz murdered Ryan. Wanted his seat. Oldest, tritest motive in the book. That's why I believe it. Use the NCPD to cover his tracks.
Oh yeah, you too, Aura. And that's a good thing about living in 2077, I guess. Everything is like everywhere is surveillance. So everywhere you can talk very loudly about your crimes. It seems like he is Dave's.
Even if that's what happened, don't have any solid proof.
Kicking this to internal affairs. Got enough to get this case reopened.
I'm not sure if that's gonna change anything, Wo.
Let's move. Let's go.
Might actually make things worse for him.
Don't do it. They'll sack you. Or worse. Besides, it won't change a thing.
Could be right, you and An. But I couldn't give a shit what you two think. And you? Gonna report back to the Peralezes?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna stay. Observe a little. Thanks, V.
I like that we've been kind of like open and upfront with him. Like both of our motives are quite clear, and he's also with us, right? It's basically saying, okay, yeah, I can't respect your opinion, but I still don't give a fuck about it.
So, about Ryan. Got a pretty good idea what happened.
Great. Come by, please. It's a sensitive matter. I'd rather discuss it face to face. We'll be waiting.
Okay, so radio is called Pepkek. Or Pepkak, if it's kind of like meant to be Scottish or something. But I think that's my favorite radio station.
Opening numbers. Stevenson's a hit.
Yeah, shut up.
That BD. Shouldn't have released it, really.
Get all that shit I said to you. Eddie's will hit your pocket soon. And should I mention there'll be a bonus? Enjoy!
I don't even care. You you know. I don't want any money for that shit. If I had the option not to take the money, I would. A brain dance. It's kind of interesting. It's actually kind of like similar to how the Animus works in some ways, you know. They're kind of like recorded memories in a way that you can kind of like dive into as a person by using like basically something attached to your head. And then you can like re-experience a memory, I guess, or like whatever's recorded. So that's kind of like a brain dance, I guess. And it's something some people get a kick off, I guess, you know, going into like or experiencing something they couldn't themselves. And there's kind of like, you know, the kind of like harmless brain dances, I guess, where you kind of like, I mean, maybe, you know, you get to like jump from the sky, you know, with like a parachute or something. Or I guess there's also like the fucked up brain dances on the black market where you kind of can see how to kill a person or something. You know? There's like the whole spectrum of things you could experience potentially in a brain dance. And the whole crucifixion thing, you know, would definitely be more of the darker side for sure. Right. How would it be like to be crucified? I wonder. Yeah, like the whole crucifixion was like a brain dance recording essentially. But he essentially got manipulated in doing it, you know, like he basically thought that, I mean, the backstory is that he murdered a lot of people, he was imprisoned, and in prison he found God, and then these guys used him for like a, you know, kind of like, yeah, for the whole thing, because it was like the perfect candidate, because they could manipulate him. He was convinced that he had like a divine power or something, you know. So it was like the perfect candidate to do the crucifixion on, if he's like maybe even convinced that he's the next Messiah, you know. So they use that because it would be tricky to kind of get the consent on somebody doing that if it's official. Unless somebody is like so far gone, you know. So, yeah. That's right, Adam. Yeah, like you experience like everything that people go through, right? Okay, so he was like basically being prosecuted for murder then, like executed. Yeah. That's definitely interesting how convinced I guess he still was of his whole like, you know, basically found being like a better person through his belief, I guess. Yeah, definitely no surprise that, you know, the XXX industry also caught on with the brain dances. Yeah, fair enough, Aura. I mean, it would be quite freaky to kind of like dive into the memories of somebody else, you know, especially if we're kind of like in severe circumstances. Yeah, that's what I thought as well, Dave. You know, like the whole situation where he's trying to like find forgiveness, you know. You can tell that he's kind of like genuine in a way, and he's also like quite surprised by not receiving it. But you can also tell that he's definitely lacking a lot of empathy, you know. That he's not really realizing that, you know, or why the mother doesn't want to see the killer of her son, you know. But that, of course, doesn't mean that he's still like genuinely trying to find or trying to repent and trying to find forgiveness. That's a good way to put it, actually. Like, quite a good difference there between, I guess, Jesus and Josh. That he's more like doing it for his own sins. friends in high places, yeah. 4,500 for that. They say that's like lots of eddies. That's a classic, isn't it? Like, I could do like a fetch quest for like a random underground boss. And I would get more eddies than for the whole thing there.
V, we're upstairs.
Thanks.
Just gonna tell you one thing.
I'm listening.
Don't tell him nothing. Don't get involved. This muck is deeper than you think. Suck you in if you're not careful.
I'm always careful.
Fine, do whatever the fuck you want. Not like you listen anyway.
To be fair, I listen to you quite a lot, Johnny.
Hello, V. Please, come in. Make yourself at home. Jefferson will join us shortly.
It's definitely quite the interesting storyline, you know, around Josh. I'm glad that I actually stuck with it. Ah yeah, classic, Claire de Lune. It's so funny how many games have it as a song, especially horror games. It used to be like one of my favorite songs by Debussy. Then it got like so freaking overused everywhere, like especially games. It's very difficult to sit down and listen to a song anymore. But I still think it's a beautiful one.
Please, have a seat.
Just a bit too popular, I guess.
Thank you.
Good to see you, V. Elizabeth tells me you have answers for us. I'm all ears.
Okay, honestly, I don't want to give them the information. I feel like, of course...
Is everything alright?
I just have my own power place, you know. And while we might make some money with it, you know, of course it doesn't mean anything. Like, from people from high places, you know, they don't really pay me much more than, you know, like regular street thieves, ironically. They're not gonna do it for the money. And they certainly haven't, like, given me anything that I would owe them a favor, or I feel like, you know, they stand close to me. So, honestly, I kind of like going with things that Johnny tells me to, because the game kind of wants you not to do that, you know. But I feel like Johnny actually has lots of good points, and I don't know. I want to feel like I want to get comfortable with sharing, I guess, his mind.
We shouldn't delay too long.
And I want to see what happens if I go against him, I guess. I mean, to be fair, Aura, like, Debussy is like one of my absolute favorite classical composers. And I have listened to all of his, or most of his compositions like so many times that I have to kind of like recognize Claire de Lune. But it's not like you can play like any classical composition in front of me and I won't know who it is from. So, yeah. Kind of like a lucky situation. Ah, okay, gotcha, Dave's. Interesting, so it's kind of like tied to the level then. Yeah, you have a song playing in the background, is Claire de Lune.
We shouldn't delay too long.
Yeah, Moonlight Sonata is another classic for sure. Right, Aura. It's like whatever Johnny says is the law. I know you are, Aura. But, yeah, Yeah, I love Debussy, you know, so I can identify most of his songs. I'm definitely a Debussy nerd for sure. Yeah, you can make quite a bit of money with the gigs, I learned as well. I've been doing a couple in between the last and this stream, and I made quite a bit of buck there. Parents isn't heavy metal and classic rock, they would never have played this. Fair enough. My parents listen to all kinds of music. I definitely listen to lots of classical music.
Is everything all right?
But not really like, you know, this kind of like era. They were more like into, I guess, Beethoven, Mozart, Bach, and the likes. So more like, you know, like classics. I've also listened to lots of like rock, some heavy rock, I guess. Lots of pop, yeah, and classic music mostly. But definitely a big fan of like classic rock for sure. Yeah, I've been checking out some of the clothing stores also in between the last, like this stream and the last one. I didn't really find too many pieces I found like super appealing, but I did buy a new jacket at least that I found quite nice.
V?
Yeah, to be fair, I also listened to quite different music than my parents did at some point. Like I was like first listening to lots of like also kind of like more heavy metal and stuff, and then later like more into like underground electronic music. Not really the music that my parents enjoyed too much. Yeah, Eric Satie is also really nice. What I love about Eric Satie is that his music is quite minimalistic, you know. In fact, he's actually one of the composers that really pushed for minimalism in music. And in a way, he's kind of like the ground inspiration for a lot of like electronic music nowadays, you know. Like a lot of, for example, like techno music is also like minimalistic in the sense of like how the rhythm is and stuff. Or like melodies go, which actually got a bad reputation back then, you know, because people actually like more elaborate, you know, kind of like compositions and thought it was kind of like not engaging enough. But Eric Satie was actually hugely influencing on the 20th century music and today's even, if you think about it. So Eric Satie, MVP. Yeah, I love all of his connoisseurs actually. The number 3 is especially nice. I mean, you know, you gotta have Assassin's Creed present, otherwise what's the point of playing the game if it can't look nice?
Shall we?
That's an interesting way to put it, Daves. I mean, I kinda studied music on my own, I guess. A lot. Like, music is definitely one of my biggest passions. So, yeah, I spend lots of time, I guess, researching genres and artists and listening to the whole spectrum, I guess, in a way. So I spend way too much time just sitting down on the internet and trying to find new music, you know? Just like learning about things. But it's more like self-taught, I guess. You have 8 million bucks? I have like 100,000 and think that's a decent bit, you know? But yeah, not even close to a million here. Okay, I think we have let them wait long enough.
Case is pretty complex. Leaves a lot of questions unanswered. I'd rather not draw any conclusions yet.
But you must have an opinion.
Jeff, honey, read between the lines. The case is complicated, but dying at home of a cardiac malfunction, that's not complicated.
So we were right?
Yes, and that's enough for me. We have to be careful. Very careful, Jeff.
Never mind.
That's what V's trying to tell us.
Thanks for your help, V. Your fee.
We help them. By not wanting to help them. His wife is way too smart, Elizabeth. Yeah, right. Why does she have to be so smart?
We shouldn't delay too long.
I'm not used to talking to smart people in Night City. I mean, fair enough, Aura. Seems like you have your priorities straight.
We shouldn't delay too long.
Ah, interesting. So level up faster on very hard. That's good to know. Yeah, I'm only playing on normal difficulties, so I want to get like a default experience. But honestly, I haven't really gotten many situations where I felt like the game was being unfair or like too hard on me. So I guess I definitely could have gone for a more difficult setting. Yeah, I think she's definitely the brains here in this partnership. Yeah, that's what it seems like, Aura. That's 2 days. But yeah, usually for my first playthroughs I just stick to like one difficulty. But I think when I replay this game, when I do my Psycho V playthrough, I'm probably gonna go for like the hardest difficulty or something. Just to kind of like change myself a bit more.
You two watch out for each other.
Yeah, 17,000. I mean,
Hey there.
at least it's more than I got for the brain dance.
Where did we leave off?
Dave, I could really play another song though. It's just like Claire de Lune on repeat. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like I'm definitely quite successful in just charging in, you know, and killing everyone. Especially now that I have like my headshot boosted so much. And the slow motion ability and everything. I can just like activate slow motion and kill everyone and I'm pretty much done with location. Okay, I think I actually want to visit the Ripper Dog because I haven't done it in a while and I want to kind of like know what other stuff might be worth getting here. Yeah. So what I haven't gotten anything for yet is the frontal cortex actually. Tier 4. Automatically negates an enemy quick hack. Yeah, this is more like for Netrunner, right? So not really what I look for. Damage against drone, robots, mechs and turrets could be nice. Yeah, this is much more kind of like for a Netrunner type of build here, so not really what I'm looking for currently. What else? Could get something in here. Instantly restore 70 health. Less stamina cost for shooting. That would work quite well with my abilities actually that I've chosen for the pistol. Health for neutralizing enemies is quite nice for like sustainability. This is kind of like a second chance, I guess. Like if you die, you get an entire life back. It's a bit like cheating, I guess. But it's fine, it's there. I guess I'm not gonna use it for. Melee attack speed, that might be nice. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get the clutch padding. And I think I might also get the melee attack speed actually. For the katana. Never mind, that didn't. Can I only have 2 here? Or can I? Oh. Oops. I already had it. But I had it as a tier 2, I guess. Whoops. Can I actually sell this? Maybe. So, I think I also want to exchange my legs because I want to get the double jump instead of a charge jump. Because there are some skills that actually benefit from doing double jumps. So, would be the reinforced tendons here. Quite expensive for 37,000. But yeah, let's give a double jump. Okay, then for the nervous system... Oh, I actually have one, but I haven't equipped yet. Also have this thing here, the stabber. Oh, never mind. It really looked like I had it, but I didn't. That'll be quite nice. Because I tend to kind of like just destroy everyone immediately after being detected. As we get the whole slow motion automatically when being detected, and then I have like my own slow motion afterwards. Getting more movement speed when entering combat would be quite nice actually. But also would be quite nice for snipers and pistols. Getting like more crit chance on distance. Slows time by 60% for 3 seconds when you aim a range attack during a slide, dodge, or bash. More slow motion. Yes, I think. More slow motion the better. Oh, this also seems really good for my kind of playstyle, to be fair. Yeah, I like when a game kind of like makes you really prepare yourself, you know, for a fight. That's what I liked about The Witcher 3 and the deathmatch difficulty run that I did like almost 2 years ago actually. Because you really had to utilize, you know, like your alchemy and the likes, which I love doing in the game. I love spending time just like crafting and brewing stuff. Preparing myself. Where's the Eagle Vision? I mean, I can also customize my eyes, I guess, to become like more like Eagle Vision. What was that Krasnikov? It was, yeah. Way too much fun with it on the Samurai Hacker build. Yeah, anything that gives me like a slow motion, I think I want to take right now. Oh, the Tyrosin injector also sounds quite helpful. Can I headshot damage and movement speed after every takedown? But yeah, I think I'm gonna go for this one for now. There, we are reaching a dangerous level here of cyberware. I can probably only install 1 or 2 more, or can't get any other. I can change my face. Currently I have the Kuroshi Clairvoyant Optics. When scanning, it highlights enemies within 12.5 meter. I could actually update this. What else do I have? When aiming, highlight enemies behind cover. Up to 39 meter. I mean, I tend not to scan quite as much right now because I'm not really a netrunner. So this might actually be better for my kind of playstyle. It's not that expensive either, so I think we're just gonna buy this as well. Okay, maybe one more. I'm almost out of money here. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna leave it here because I've gotten quite a lot. Thanks. So hold on, I can also change my appearance here, right? Does that go for like cyberware display? I think it would be cool if I could kind of like change cyberware to look like, you know, having like a kind of like a full-on metal hand or something. I'm not sure I can do that here, can I? Yeah, you can change quite a lot in this game, like what kind of tattoo you want to have and stuff. And the cool thing is you can change it at any point, right? Which is nice. Yeah, so this is how we currently look like. Pretty casual, I guess. Okay, that didn't give me any slow motion boom. Ah, that did. Okay. There's like a cooldown, right, of like 7 seconds or something. So I think gotta aim and then dash and then it works. Yeah. It's pretty cool. I like it. And we got a double jump. Ever dye my hair? I think myself, probably not. But I like when people dye their hair. Like, I think it's, yeah. Like when, I mean, obviously it can also look really bad sometimes. But overall, I'm not like opposed to dyeing hair at all. Just for me personally, yeah, not sure. Don't really have a desire to do so. But who knows? Maybe at some point. Get pink hair for a few years? Nice. So how did you like having it? Was it like your favorite hair color, or would you like to go for another one? I mean, that sounds like fun, Harbinger. Really like dedicating yourself towards like a, you know, samurai kind of build. I like the idea. I mean, I'm like partially focused on katana, but it's more like, you know, like a way of handling things if I want to do it. I would say my focus is definitely much more on like the single-handed pistol and like headshotting, slow motion and stuff. But to be fair, I only got that idea from Johnny Silverhand because when I got to play as him, it was like the most fun I ever had in the game so far, between Act 1 and 2. So ever since then I wanted to like really boost my headshot damage and single-handed pistol game, because I just love playing as him. I kinda wish you would have his like flashy animations as well, like handling the gun at some point. I mean, yeah, gotta have hidden blades. Mantis blades, as I call it in this game. Not so hidden blades. Mine are with like a shock effect, so I don't think they actually kill, do they? I think they just like shock and stun enemies. But they look like they should be killing. Yeah, that's fair aura. Definitely understandable. That would also be quite easy to take care of, I reckon. Yeah, no worries, Harbinger. I was actually about to call it myself here. Yeah, I hope you have a good night and a good rest. Yeah, it seems like you are actually 1 hour ahead of me. For me, it's currently half to 11. But yeah, enjoy the sleep, dude, and I'll probably catch you tomorrow morning or something. But I gotta say, like, charge jump definitely gave me more reach for, which makes sense. I like the flexibility of having like a double jump, you know. Plus, as I said, there's like some skills that actually benefit from having the ability to double jump, so I wanna get or go for those soon, I think. I do actually have 4 attribute points to spend at the moment. Ability to air dash would be quite nice with a double jump too, actually. Yeah, that's the ability I want to get eventually, the Tailwind. Stamina from performing air dashes and double jumps, so you basically get a benefit from doing them. And air dashes also don't cost any stamina at all, which will be really nice, I think. So yeah, I might actually invest into reflexes here. Because Daughter Horse might also be nice for kind of like focusing on, you know, the katana. Like, reflexes and cool, basically my focus here for the build. Then kinda like body strength, but I don't think there's anything here that I feel like I have to get necessarily. Technical ability though, I might invest some points into eventually, because I do wanna get kinda like this skill tree here, you know, where we kinda go into the Edge Runner build. So we can essentially use more cyberware, I can store more, and also get a bonus from having it. But I think for now, I might just want to go for maxing out reflexes here, actually. can move much quicker this way. I can just fly now, yeah, pretty much. I like it. But yeah, either way, well, guys, this is actually gonna be where we call it today for Cyberpunk. As I mentioned, only gonna be a short stream tonight. But yeah, we're definitely gonna come back to this game soon. Honestly, I haven't decided whether or not I'm gonna be playing more Revelations tomorrow or more of this. Gonna decide whether or not like what I feel like playing, I guess. Currently, I'm really enjoying this game, so it might just be this. We'll see. For now, let's go ahead and have a save here. Currently at 37.5 hours at level 33. Nice. Yeah, no worries whatsoever, Aura. Thank you for being here and for joining on your Turkey Day. Hope you enjoy the mimosas. And yeah, definitely catch you next time. Enjoy the rest and the sleep in. You too, Mustang. Thank you for being here. I'll catch you next time. Okay, let me have a look to see who's online. I do see Carnage. He's doing some role-playing for GTA 5 actually. I think I'm gonna join for that a little bit. You know the drill. If you want to join us for the raid, there's some raid emotes you can copy and paste if you like. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow again for either some more of this or AC Revelations of our No Hut run. Until then, have a good rest of your Turkey Day for those of you who are celebrating it. And yeah, good rest of the day for all the others that are not. And yeah, catch you all next time.